everybody. Welcome to Sports Geek. What's going on? Get these off here. Oh. Oosa. Oosa. Where do I start today? You smell that? Do you guys, can you smell that? Is that me? It's not me. That's Burberry. Oh, I know what that is. That's hot garbage. Yep. That's basically Yankees playing baseball. Straight hot garbage. Last night was a terrible loss in Texas. Yankees squandered excellent pitching performance from Carlos Rodon. Basically take the lead 4-1 and give it right back to the Rangers. Right back. I mean, if you're talking about insanity here, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what goes on with this team. I've said it before in other broadcasts that Clay Holmes is not a closer. He's not a seventh inning guy. He's not an eighth inning guy. He's a reliever. He's a decent reliever at times when he wants to be and when he's on. But for the most part, once again, check subscribers, check my other shows I've done in the past. Check it, what I've said. When he's on, he's great. When he's not, he's horrible. And the fact is, the Yankees choose to ignore the fact that there's just times he's not right. He's not right. I mean, I don't understand the mismanagement of this team from Boone, Brian Cashman, and others. Are they not able to see what we can see with what's going on with this team? How do you explain a 7-4 loss yesterday? I'm sick of hearing about soft contact, this, that. My man got rocked from a dude last night. Clay Holmes gave up a grand slam to a dude that has 10 home runs on the season. 10. Not 15, not 20, not 25, not 30, but 10. It's a real power threat there. And a few of the other home runs came off the Yankees. I think he hit one, Monday night or something like that. Or whatever. How do you explain that? How do you explain this team? Because they don't bestow confidence in me as a fan. And I'm a fan. I'm a real fan. I'm a true fan. With all my heart. If I could bleed blue, I would. But they're playing the games. Like I said, guys, last night was a perfect example of what I've said in another show. During the playoffs or postseason games, the Yankees might be up by a run. Or maybe it's tied. You bring this guy in with a 1-run lead. We're losing the game in a playoff game. And that game, yes, they should have been managed like a play. I know it's not the playoffs. I know it's not the postseason. I get that. But that game needs to be managed like a playoff game because you have 24 games left. Now you're no longer in first place. You've got we're now tied. We're in second place, tied in the loss column with the Orioles. So now you can't hide behind the record. You're in first place. This team, the blind loyalty that the Yankees have to veteran players who no longer should be playing in the lineup is beyond me. And guys, listen, Yankee players out there, if you're watching the show or if you subscribe or whatever it is, I don't know who subscribes. I'm not picking on you. I'm not insulting or defining your character or morals as a human being. I'm sure you're all good people and we all love you still. But I'm sorry, if you're not performing, you cannot be in the lineup or you cannot be in the rotation. You can't. You you're a detriment to the team, and the team needs to win. If the Yankees are always preaching win, 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 we got a championship caliber team, I don't see it. I don't see it in front of me right now. I don't see it. So let's take, for example, right? Not picking on Alex Verdugo, but let's take Alex Verdugo, right? Let me share this with you guys. Here is Alex Verdugo's 2024 stats. 335 batting average, 293 OPS, 293 OBP on base percentage, 652 OPS. It's not very good, right? So let's look at the last 7 games. Okay, he's hitting two, so he's starting to hit a little bit, right? Doesn't mean he hasn't been horrible. He was hot in the first month of the season, and then he just trailed off. 259, 296 slug, horrible. Last 15 games, 232, 283, 304. Last 30 games, 226. If you're telling me the Yankees are keeping Alex Verdugo in the lineup because of this last 7-game resurgence and not bringing up Jason Dominguez, that to me is batshit crazy. That tells me you don't want to win. The Yankees are still playing DJ LeMahieu when Rizzo is back. Then why is Rizzo back? Only to pinch hit from LeMahieu in the 9th. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Boone could manage out of a wet paper bag. There's something wrong with this guy. He just changed pitchers yesterday for absolutely went through the bullpen for no reason. Dude, you had him on the ropes. You don't bring Clay in. Not in that. I don't care. You continue to go to this guy, and he's got 11 blown saves. Now, take for granted, 3 or 4 of those saves might not be on Clay because the defense shit the bed. I get that. The Baltimore series, because Volpe couldn't make a decent play. Verdugo went in when he should have went out to catch the ball in the outfield. I get that. The one with the Phillies where, they had soft contact against him. Okay, I got that. But 11 blown saves, guys, let's just put it this way. Forget his 11 blown saves. Just follow me on this. If Clay Holmes blew 5 blown saves for the year, that means the Yankees have, let's just say, another 5 wins on top of what they have now. They're in a much different place and still in first place, and they have a cushion. That's the goddamn difference. That's the difference. That's the difference. I'm not picking on Clay Holmes. I'm sure Clay Holmes is a good dude. I don't get it. But, dude, if you're hurting the team because you can't close out games, then go to your minutes and go, hey, listen, I've lost my confidence. I apologize. As a man, I don't have my stuff. I don't think it's wise when I get the phone call, hey, listen, I'm just telling you, I don't have my stuff tonight. You might want to go to somebody else. You're the manager, but I'm telling you right now, I was in the bullpen. This shit is wild as hell. Do you want me coming in here? And if he still says yes, then fuck him. Go on in and do your shit. And if you blow it, at least you told him. And he still went with you. That's on him. Sick and tired of seeing these guys smiling in the dugout. What the fuck y'all smiling at? You're having fun losing? You having fun losing? It's fun to smile around in the dugout? Have fun? In the essence of the great Billy Beane, God rest his soul. Not sure if you guys know Billy Beane passed away, and I completely forgot to bring this up on several shows before. Cool dude, cool GM of the Oakland A's. God rest his soul. But in the essence of Billy Beane from Moneyball, that's what losing sounds like. There's no smiling. There's no jokes. Play like you want to win. The fans pay a lot of money to come and see you. Nobody wants to see you lose, especially me. Play like you have a pulse. I see a lot of people aren't talking about this. Has anybody really looked at the fact that Aaron Judge and Juan Soto are in a slump about the past month? Listen to me, and they're entitled to be. Those two have carried the team long enough. I'm glad the offense without them is at least scoring 4 runs without them. Because when those two hit, then it's at least eight runs, right? Those two double what the rest of the team does, which is ridiculous. That the team is that horrible that they can't hit. Hit the mic there. Sorry about that. Right? But there's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this lack of accountability. No winning, no Dominguez. What else could go wrong? Boy, you tell me. This is not a playoff or championship caliber team. I don't care what you say. They can't beat bad teams. Lost the series to the Cardinals. I think the last time the Cardinals won in Yankee Stadium, I believe was 1966? Look it up. It's some crazy stat. I forgot what it was. Lost the series to them. Got their asses into them in Washington. I mean, guys, come on, seriously? Baltimore has a pretty easy schedule the next 6 or 7 games. They're going to capitalize on that, as they did by beating the White Sox. we could barely do that. Barely. It's bizarre to me how this team plays. They don't click. And I'm wondering what is said in the not the dugout, in the locker room after the game. I would love to, inquiring minds want to know. I would love to hear what is said to them. Is it, hey guys, we'll get them tomorrow. Don't worry about it. We did our best. Fuck that shit. If that's what's being said, that's fucking wrong. No, it's, if I was Aaron Boone, I'd flip a table or dump a water cooler or something. I'd be like, this has to stop. If you guys don't want to win, then don't come here tomorrow. Just stay home, text me. I'll go to management and tell them, hey, those guys aren't coming because they feel they can't win. So their offseason starts now. Just do that. Just do that. But who are we fooling here? Who are we fooling here? You're not fooling me. They can pick anybody else to be a closer. They could pick Jay Cousins to be a closer, for all I care. Maybe Ian Hamilton when he comes back. Who knows? He's got back spasms. I mean, this whole team is just screwed up. Maybe Cody Poteet. I don't know. Maybe Carlos Rodon. I don't know. Somebody's got to close. This is what happens when you go years and years and years and years and years without addressing certain situations. The Yankees knew what they had in Clay Holmes. Yes, we got him from Pittsburgh. Yes, he's a good reliever. Yes, when he's on, he's on. But dude, you've seen a track record of him year after year where he falters for a long period of time. Not like a month, not like 2 weeks, not like, every 10 times he comes in to get a save, he blows one. Nothing like that. That's at least positive. Every year you can set your watch by it that he screws up. So why would you continue to think in your mind from your analytics department that he is a closer by trade? And then the blind loyalty to keep him there is even more batshit crazy. Because I'm sure you guys see what we see. You guys have to see what we see, and you guys have to know more than what we know because you have an analytics department analyzing all this shit. We're just looking with our eyes what we see and what we hear and what we feel. But you have numbers. So what are the numbers telling you that says Clay Holmes is a closer? Because it doesn't say that shit to me. When I can go pull up stats, I'm not even doing it. I don't have time for that today. Y'all don't believe me? Go look it up yourselves. I think the league is hitting like 250 off of him. Or some crazy stat like that. He's got the highest batting average against as a closer. Go look it up. No, but you guys look and say, oh, but he's in the top 5 or whatever. He's tied with Josh. Who knows what you guys are looking up? It's just crazy to me. As for not calling up Dominguez, why wouldn't you want your... Oh, God, I could cry. I could cry. Why would you not want to put your best product on the field? The Yankees treat their players like hot garbage just the way they play. Hot garbage. Sorry, they're prospects, not their players. They're prospects. Did Jason Dominguez do something wrong to y'all? Did he spit or shit in your eggs for breakfast? Did he spit in your coffee? Is there something I'm missing here? Now, I know he's going to get called up sooner or later. If y'all don't, then once again, you don't want to win. So why are you lying to us? Let me look up something here. Scranton, Wilkesboro. Pop, 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 pop. Where's Dominguez? Jason. 2024. He's hitting 307, 369, a 488 slug, and an 857 OBP. Sorry, 857 OPS. OBP is 369. 307, he's batting in the minors. But does he deserve to be down there? Did he do something to somebody? I'm trying to understand it, right? I'm trying to really understand why they refuse to bring this guy up. Is it because you guys are so loyal to Verdugo that you just say we don't want to mess up his free agency and we don't want to look bad as a team? Like, is there something that I'm missing? That I don't understand? Because listen, Yankees, hear me out. And players as well. Baseball is based off of numbers. That's all it is. So when I'm critiquing this, I'm looking at stats. I'm looking at numbers. So is your salaries. You went down a career path. You took a job to get paid a lot of money to play a kid's game. But everything is scrutinized or counted against it. So I'm just commenting on what I see. And when you signed on for that role, it involves criticism. So whether positive or negative, because there's times when you guys do great and we praise you guys like you're gods. So it's the good with the bad. But what I don't understand is if the Yankees stopped paying you all, you would strike. So the Yankees are being loyal to you as a team / company / baseball operations, organization, and continue to let poor performing players play, then why would you guys, at the end of the day, if you want higher salaries or better wages or better whatever, why would y'all strike? So my point is to the Yankees, these guys don't care. Maybe some of them do, maybe 10%, 20%. Who knows what the number is? I don't know. But for the majority on part, they don't care. Because at the end of the day, they will screw you guys over to get what they want. So why the blind loyalty? Put the best product on the field so we can at least say at the end of the day, well, wow, the Yankees got eliminated from the playoffs. But man, they called up Jason Dominguez. They called up, they went and they got a closer to close the games. He was great, but something happened, one little blooper through and, the game's over. We got the right personnel. We got the right starting pitching. See, so once again in the offseason, the goal is to sign Soto, right? That's the main thing. But there are so many other. Hello? Jeez, okay, that was weird. I can see the headlines now. Yankees signed Soto, $600 million, whatever it's going to be. Okay? Just beat the Mets by 25 minutes. Who knows? Or who knows? Just making this up as I go along. And everybody's happy. They're like, oh, we got Soto and Judge for like, oh my God, 12 years. Oh my God, 13 years. Oh my God, this is going to be awesome. Cool. And then silence. We spent $500 million. What do y'all fans want? Some more money. Right? We spent $500 million on Soto. What do y'all want? We won a championship. And that's what we want. So how about you spend another $500 million more and get us the right players to surround Soto and Judge and Cole and Austin Wells, and let's take this shit home. That's what we want. $500 million was good, 10 years ago in an offseason. The Dodgers just spent $1 billion last offseason. That's the game they got to play. You want to compete with the big boys. That's the game you're playing. But it has to be spent on the right players or the right mix of players. Players who can perform. So take the analytics, shove it up all your asses, right? Tell your analytics team to go look at players who performed over the past 5 years, have a proven track record not only in the regular season, but also in the off season. And those are the fuckers you target for trade or free agency. Because time and time again, they've proven that they can freaking hit or field or pitch. Throw everything else away. It's all horseshit to me. Look at players who have performed over the past 5 to 7 years, right? And relatively still young, maybe have some control, or maybe they don't. Who cares? But time and time again, this guy's a 275 hitter. Time and time again, this guy's a 3.35 pitcher. 3.5, 3, whatever. That's a decent pitcher. 3. If he's a 2, 2.8, 2.5, great, pick him up. Awesome. Gives up 2 runs a game. This closer, forget the saves. Forget the saves. This guy has pitched 50 innings. He allows little to no hits, doesn't walk people, and also Ks people, or has a good ground ball rate. Fuck the save count. That's your new closer. You guys have money. Yeah, I know y'all spending money on analytics. I don't care. Listen, last offseason, Cashman went on a rant and rave. Remember? He's like, well, what do I pay Oswald Peraza? Where do I play him? Where do I play him? That's the thing. If you're not going to play this fucking kid, trade him. What the fuck you guys doing? If you're not going to play him, trade him. It is that simple. But during that conversation, he was like, oh, yeah, where do I play him? Where do I play him? He's getting mad at the reporters. Dude, then why do you have him? You chose to keep him. He and Volpe, you kept them both because they were our future. Well, that didn't happen. So now what? It's like I'm watching madness. If you don't want to play your prospects, then and you don't want to bring the dude up or whatever's going on, then trade them. Trade them for people who can help you. And I'm sorry I'm a little animated. I was angry last night. I didn't come on last night. I didn't want to talk about the Cardinals series. I just didn't want to talk about anything. I'm sick of watching this team just make some weird moves. Whether it's Boone mismanaging plays, whether it's just he's just sitting there in the dugout picking his nose. Literally. You can't tell that your closer is having a problem? You don't want to go out there and go talk to him and settle him down? You bring Matt Blake in when it's too late? Matt, you want to go talk to him? No, he's pitching like a lunatic right now. We should probably take him out. It's weird how you're watching the players on the field and you're just like, yeah, they're good. Like it's bizarre to me. It's bizarre. And listen, you're going up against a good pitcher tonight. Nathan Eovaldi against Stroman. I mean, Stroman's done the best he can do with what he's got. God bless him. But I mean, At least they can't use Clay Holmes tonight. I hope. Nothing against you, Clay. I'm just saying, bro, like, I'm sorry, man. I think the Yankees are using you wrong. I think, you could be a great person, but something's not right. Something's not right. And it sucks you're in the position you're in, but, and here to go even further, I mean, are they going to pick him up after the offseason? I hope not. Are they going to pick up Gleyber after the offseason? I certainly hope not. Cashman said in interviews at the trade deadline, Clay's our guy. Gleyber wants to be a Yankee for life. He's a good kid. He's getting the bum rap. Does this mean you guys are bringing these guys back? Because they're not the solution to the problem. They're not. I'm telling you they're not. As much as I love Gleyber, as much as I like Clay Holmes, they're not. They should have been gone 2 years ago, both of them. Or at least a year ago. They're not. They're not. I know Gleyber's hitting hot right now. He's going to get his flowers. God bless him that he is. And we hope that he would turn it around. But that during the season, that killed us. It killed us. We could have had more wins during that time. Now we're trying to play catch up. And anybody who knows anything about playing catch up, it is hard to play catch up. Whether in life, whether in work, whether in play, whether in a game, it is hard to play catch up. And when you're behind, you're behind. Think about it. You got a project due at work and you're behind. Now I got to go play catch up? What do you tell your boss? Sorry, I'm behind? Ain't going to like it. It's just weird, man. It's just weird. I don't want to go on too long of a rant, but I think Jason will be up probably by next week, if not maybe the end of this week. Who knows? I say middle September maybe, which is stupid because you should be getting more reps. I don't get it. But listen, it's the Yankees. They know more than all of us, right? It's their team, their company. They want to do what they want to do. Fuck the fans. But what do we know? We just buy the t-shirts, buy the food, help pay their salaries. Who cares, right? Who cares? So guys, listen, that's all I've got for today. I don't have a player of the game. I'm not doing injury updates. Please remember to like and subscribe and comment. I would appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you after the game. If not, I'm off. I won't be around Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I won't be around. I won't be around this weekend either, so I apologize. But next week, Monday, when I get back, I'll definitely comment depending on what transpires this week. Unless something crazy happens. Maybe they call up Dominguez, I'll jump on real quick, or something comes up. But with that, I'm Errol from Sports Geek. Remember to like and subscribe and comment. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Listen to me rant like a lunatic. I am a true Yankee fan, as you can see. Just trying to build this channel. So I really want them to do well. It is in my heart and in my intentions for them to have a successful season and win the World Series. I just don't understand some of their moves. I just don't understand what they're trying to do with this team. And it's frustrating. And I try to remain neutral. I try to understand the management side. I try to understand the owner side. And I try to understand the player side as well as where the fans are coming from. And I've given every opportunity for ownership, management, front office, the whole nine, and players to do the right thing. And time again, I'm let down. I'm let down because I just feel like there's this arrogance about them that they know that whatever they think that they know best. And I haven't seen it turn out that way. And I'm sorry. They can have the best record in the world. Anybody knows that if a team is unprepared for the playoffs, you're going to lose. And this team does not look prepared. It's an early exit. So with that said, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. You have a great rest of your week. And depending if I have time tonight, if something good happens, I'll come on. If not, I'll see you guys next week, Monday. All right. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Peace out.